one of my biggest places I'm glad I really went to was I'm glad I went to go play in Iran because, in America, just like anywhere, the news portrays places to be this bad place, right? And obviously back home, the American news, see whatever you want to call it, they portray these Middle Eastern countries to be these horrible places. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go play there. I'm gonna go see firsthand how this is. And I got to Iran, and it was probably one of the best places I've ever been. You know, friends, my teammates were great, and I talked to my teammates about the news portraying Iran to be this horrible country or whatever. And he's like, dude, listen, our news here, they portray American to be the same way, and
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole different view on it. And first thing I did when I went back home was told all my friends and family about, no, like these people out here these are great people, and it's unfortunate that the way the news portrays certain countries and certain places to be, you know, there's places back home worse than there were places in Iran. So it's just like everywhere. Everywhere's got their bad parts, they got their good parts, they got their good people, they got their bad people. But you can't judge a certain religion off of one person, and that's what I've learned when I went there. And maybe I was that typical American person before I went there. It's like, hey, these people are bad. These people are bad. But no, man, that was probably one of the best places I'm glad I went and played for that reason. So,
Definitely is.
but yeah, man, I've seen some amazing places. I played in Dubai. I played in South Korea. Was another place that people back home were like, man, you're going to go to South Korea because the first thing that people think of is North Korea. It's like, listen, man, like South Korean people don't like North Korean people either. So it's like South Korea was awesome. I loved it. Seoul was one of the best cities, there is. And it's like, it's just so crazy because this little orange basketball can take you so many places and places that you'd never even dream of even going. So I'm very blessed.